Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Today we're discussing, of course, AEW Collision. This is May 17th of AEW Collision. The show ended 30 minutes early. I see on the screen right now they're saying something about technical difficulties that happened, so the show ended 30 minutes early, and we didn't get a chance to see the tag match or the main event match, but we did know, we do know who won. Of course, it was pre-taped already, so we've seen Powerhouse Hobbs. He won his match against Willa Yuta. Marina came out there to attack him after the match. And Little Nigel came out there, attacked her, got her out of there. And then they said that Dustin Rose and Sammy Guevara defeated the Crew. And now they will be going against the Hurt Syndicate at Double or Nothing, which should be a pretty good match like that. Those teams gonna pair up well. So we're seeing those two things happen. But we did see, of course, the show start off with Megan Bayne going against Anna Jay. Anna Jay and Megan Bayne been in the rivalry with Harley Cameron as well, up to Kelly Ford, in a rivalry for a little while. So Megan Bayne went against her. Megan Bayne is still undefeated in Collision, and she's still undefeated after this match as well. She defeated Anna Jay in the match, and we might be seeing a tag team, like the tag team division for women's, like building up. So that's a lot of groups. There's a lot of tag teams, a lot of groups for the women's division in AEW. I feel like they gotta bring tag titles in eventually. I mentioned it a few months ago. You gotta bring tag titles in. Maybe All In or something like that. You might have a tournament a month or so before All In, build it up, and then do a tag thing or something. I don't know what's gonna happen, but that'd be very interesting to see when they bring the tag titles into the women's division and stuff. We also seen, of course, Mike Bailey. Mike Bailey got attacked after his match. He defeated Blake Christian. He called out Okada, but then he got attacked by Roosh and Jalistico. Roosh been attacking everybody. He attacked Kevin Knight. Now he attacked Mike Bailey. He said he mad at them because he said it cost him his opportunity for a future TNT title shot. I think he's a little mad about that and stuff as well. So we'll see how things shape out with him. We probably see Jet Speed team up to go against Roosh and Jalistico. That'd be a pretty good match too as well. We also seen on the show Nigel McGuinness. He accepted the challenge that FTR put out there. So he'll be teaming up with Daniel Garcia to go against FTR at Double or Nothing. So that's gonna be a pretty good tag team match. We're seeing Nigel McGuinness step back in the ring. The last time he was in the ring, I know we seen him at All In. I think All In might have been the last one, right? He fought at Grand Slam against Bryan. Then we seen him at All In. I think All In might have been the last one last year when he went out there in that little Casino Gauntlet match. It was him. You had Zack Sabre Jr. You had Ricochet debut. You had Adam Page. You had all types of people in that match. It was a very good match. So we're gonna see him step in the ring again at Double or Nothing, going against FTR. This should be very good and very interesting. But yeah, basically a pretty solid show. Pretty solid show all around. Some cool things that happened, of course. It'd be cool if we could see the ending, but it had some technical difficulties, and they said that the last 30 minutes is not gonna be airing like that the rest of the night. I guess something happened or something, but we'll see. Hopefully they upload on YouTube so we can see the matches and stuff. I did want to see a tag match to see what happened, but we did see a tag team match tonight though. We seen that street fight match that happened between the Gates of Agony and Brian Keith and Big Bill. Pretty solid match. The ending, it ended with him doing this basic choke slam. I thought it would be something a little more dramatic. Maybe him choke slamming somebody through a table or something like that. Doing something different, but he ended the match. They beat the Gates of Agony. So we'll see what kind of like where they're going, the trajectory. They already fell short and lost to the Hurt Syndicate before, so I don't know where this is gonna lead through their tag team like carousel a little bit. But we have to wait and find out. I know Double or Nothing gonna be crazy. You got Hangman Adam Page versus Will Ospreay. No, excuse me. I don't know if that's the main event or not. Most likely the Anarchy Arena might be the main event because that's usually kind of match that ends it off. Could be a lot of mayhem everywhere and studying trying to clean all that up for the next match. But you got Hangman Page and Will Ospreay for the first time ever, which would be crazy. I think Hangman Page will probably win, but I can see the storyline going either way, with Will Ospreay winning or Hangman Page winning. And that's why I like when stuff is not predictable. So you don't know exactly where we're gonna go. It could be Hangman Page, he can win, go on to All In, beat Jon Moxley like that, and be world champion, kind of restore order back to AEW as being one of the founding people of AEW, one of the early ones who've been there since day one. Or it can be Will Ospreay, go out there and be the savior and go to the All In and fight Jon Moxley for the world title, and win the world championship too as well. Or MJF might finesse himself in there. You never know. It could be a triple threat match at All In. You never know what could happen. The storyline is very unpredictable. We got Swerve as well. But what if Swerve, after he done with his Anarchy Arena stuff, what if he implement himself in the match like that? Find a way to get himself a title match because he lost the match, but it was interference like that. What if he decided to get himself back in there? You never know what could happen. So it'll be interesting to see what happened with that. And also Toni Storm. I don't know who our opponent gonna be. She fighting Mina a Double or Nothing. Now, I think Toni Storm probably retain the title, but Mariah May. I know you said something about she's a free agent or something. She could be going to WWE, or she be staying in AEW. What if she pops back up? You never know what could happen like that. I know her and Tony Storm, they had their whole little rivalry thing. They wouldn't do another rivalry with them. What if she pop back up or something like that? You never know what could happen like that. That'd be a perfect time for her to pop up. She have a relationship with both two people and stuff. You never know. So, or then what else we got on that show? We got Nigel McGuinness teaming up with Dan Garcia to go against FTR, which would be very cool as well. You got Mercedes Moné versus Jamie Hayter. I think Jamie Hayter gonna win, but you never know what could happen. Mercedes Moné could find a way to get the victory and win and go on All In versus Tony Storm as well. So we gotta see. Tony Storm opponent could be Jamie Hayter, could be Mercedes Moné. We can see the storyline going both ways like that. Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm already had a dance a few times, and it was some very good dances, in that ring. And then this will be the third time for her to try to get her title back. But Mercedes Moné and Tony Storm, that'd be cool to see too. I feel like, I don't know, WWE, I don't think they're fault on SmackDown. I know Mercedes Moné was on SmackDown for a while. I don't think they ever battled before. I don't know. I gotta see. If they did, it probably wasn't that memorable yet. Maybe because I think they were throwing like dog food and Tony Storm face. They were doing some random storylines. They was doing random stuff. But Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné would be interesting, and Tony Storm versus Jamie Hayter, hey, that'd be very good too. We've seen it before. It'd be great to see a part 3 of it too as well. Jamie Hayter finally getting back to that level as well, getting back to the world title picture. Britt Baker, we still haven't seen her in a while either. I don't know if she's done with AEW or she's done there, or maybe she popped back up. You never know. So there's a lot of things that could go on, but we have to keep waiting and seeing and watching. Hopefully to see the matches that wasn't shown on the screen. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys most likely on Wednesday for Dynamite, and then we'll get ready for Double or Nothing. So stay locked in. Peace out.